A 2016 survey by Harvard University estimated Americans have added approximately 70 million firearms to their private arsenals in the last 2 decades. It has also been estimated that there are now 265 million firearms in private hands in the USA. Even Latin American countries overrun by drug cartels with murder rates like a war zone, such as Colombia, Mexico, and Guatemala, have fewer guns per capita. Half of all mass shooters used assault rifles or other multi-bullet magazines, meaning that a few reasonable restrictions could have saved many innocent lives. Hi, my name is Ryan Kelsey, and today I will be talking about how gun control can save countless lives. The 3 points I will be talking about today are how gun control can stop killers from taking countless lives, how it is a step in the right direction for America, and how the presence of a gun is more likely to make a conflict turn violent. Firstly, on April 28, 1996, a man named Martin Bryant drove to a popular tourist area in Port Arthur, Australia, and opened fire with a semi-automatic weapon. He took the lives of 35 people and injured another 18. Within just a couple of weeks of that tragedy, officials from each of Australia's 6 states and 2 main territories banned semi-automatic and other military-style weapons across the country. The first decade of the law caused a massive drop in Australian gun homicides, while non-firearm related homicides stayed the same. In other words, people didn't switch to chainsaws or poison so much as they stopped killing each other altogether. As for mass shootings, well, Australia's gone from 11 in a decade, which was from 1986 to 1996, to 0, which is amazing. This is because of the willingness of the people of Australia to freely give up their weapons. I believe that if America followed in Australia's footsteps, they could drastically reduce the amount of mass shootings in America. Next, gun control would be a step in the right direction for America because it would not only help control the amount of times a civilian is misusing a weapon, but also the amount of times a police officer is misusing a weapon. We've heard of countless times on the news where a police officer is misusing his or her weapon and killing someone for no reason at all. I believe that if America were to clamp down on gun control laws, they would also reduce the amount of people being killed by police officers. Very little of those who support gun control want an absolute and total ban of all weapons. Personally, I think that if someone wants to buy a rifle and go hunting on the weekend with friends, it's their choice and it has nothing to do with me. Equally, if you feel safer knowing that you have a shotgun in the house to protect your kids, fair enough. That doesn't mean you need to own an AR-15 rifle with multiple rounds. I believe that if America were to step into the direction of gun control, then they would have less destroyed families and less people in schools that are afraid that their school is going to be attacked as well. Lastly, I'm going to talk about how the presence of a gun is more likely to turn a situation violent. One shocking thing I learned is that you can legally own a gun in America before you can legally drink. You have to be 18 or older to own a gun in America, and you have to be 21 to legally drink. When people are harming others with firearms, they are abusing their Second Amendment rights, which states that American citizens have the right to keep and bear arms. Guns are also more likely to escalate an already violent situation. The person with the gun might be scared and shoot someone, or a person with more evil intentions might want to take the life of an innocent person because the victim is fighting back. Gun control will lead to a decrease in the number of violent crimes such as murder, robbery, with violence. I believe that if America put more strict gun control laws in place, families would not have to lose any more loved ones. In conclusion, countless lives are lost around the world every year because of poor use of weapons. America is the main country going through this right now, in my opinion. If Donald Trump or the American government in general would actually do something about this, I would not have to be giving this speech right now. He will not make the gun control laws more strict, and that is causing more and more unnecessary deaths in America. Hopefully the government decides to pay attention to what's happening around them so they can stop countless lives from being taken. Thank you.